All right, happy Thursday. Thursday it is. Thursday it is. Welcome, 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 welcome. So, wherever you are, it doesn't matter wherever you are, you can always watch this in replay. Welcome, Julia. Happy Thursday. All right. Juta. All right. Welcome, everyone. Happy Thursday, almost the eve of Friday. Hopefully, you're excited as I am. It's been a long year already. I had a joke many years ago. It was somebody started the new year with all great intention. And as they get to about the first week of January, they said, can the year start over? That way it can be a new year. So it's important to remember that because no matter how much we're in the year, you can make this a new year. All right. With that being said, let's start off in easy pose. I always have my block handy and my strap handy. So if you need it, please have it handy. Welcome, welcome. And come into a cross-legged position. Bring the right leg in front and allow your palms to open. If this feels uncomfortable, you can close the palm. Just, I want you to notice the energy that you brought in with you. Close your eyes, draw the shoulders away from the ears, and allow yourself to take a cleansing breath and then exhale out of the mouth. Open mouth wide like a tiger. Inhale, exhale. Once more. Inhale, exhale. Close your mouth. Breathe from the nostril. Soften your gaze. And allow yourself to bring that intention within. Notice what comes up for you. Lengthen the spine. Notice the earth underneath you. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Bring your right shoulder to the right ears. Body still nice and tall. Left hip is still on the mat. Bring your chin towards your chest. Left ears, left shoulder, releasing any tension from the shoulder. Just awakening the body. Release the head back to center, chin to chest. Now inhale, reach the hands all the way up, gaze up, eyes open. Exhale, bring that hands in front of the heart, honoring your intention. Whatever that you brought to the mat today, your why, your purpose, your energy, just bow towards your heart. When you're ready, open the eyes and bring the hands underneath the shoulder, knee underneath the hip. All right. So take a breath here. Inhale. I want you to make a figure eight, pushing the hip to the left, to the front, to the right, just like we did with the shoulder. Again, to the left, to the front, to the right side, and to the back of the room. You can continue the left side. You can switch to the right side at any point in time. Just being aware of each movement, how you are feeling. Okay? You can go as fast as you slow. You can move your hands a little bit forward. Think about when the dog wakes up, they have to take it easy before they start running. They have to stretch. We are the only mammal that are not conscious about the movement. Most other animal kingdom, they wake up, the monkey, the dog, the cat, they all have a stretch. So think about that. When you have it, make sure you did the left and the right equally. And I want you to do one more circle, one more big circle, left or right, and come back to center, neutral spine. Taking a big breath in, this time kick the right leg all the way up, activating the glute muscles, finding that length, pushing into those thumb and index finger, opening the side body. Exhale, draw that knee towards the chest. Inhale, take the right leg all the way back up. Maybe that leg touches your head, maybe. Exhale, draw that knee towards the chest. Maybe the knee touches the head. Inhale, lift and up. Thinking about the cat and cow here. As you exhale, draw that knee towards the chest. Two more like that. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Last one, inhale, lift. Feel your glutes. Lengthen the spine. Open the chest. Look up. Exhale, round. Feel that back muscles. Push the mat away. Bring that right leg in between the hand. Bending that right leg. Inhale, take the right hand all the way up. Open the heart. Relax the shoulder. And then bring that right hand back and forward 5 times. Take your time. Make a big circle. Release any tension. Breathe in and out. One more like that. Take the right hand all the way up. Right hand down. Frame that front foot. Look forward. Lengthen. Exhale. Straighten that right leg. Point the right toes to the sky. Now slide that right leg forward. Notice your breath and straighten the right leg. Your right leg is going to come to where it's comfortable. Bend the knee. Look forward. Exhale. Straighten the right leg. I want you to remember this sensation because when we go into Hanumanasana split, you will feel the difference. Bending the knee, look forward. Exhale, straighten the right leg. Energizing the toes, spreading the toes, pushing the hip towards the left heel. Bend the knee, look forward. Exhale, straighten the right leg. Finding that breath. Open. Bend the knee this time and take the right leg back and up. Straighten the right leg as opposed to keeping the right leg bent. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, release that right foot on the mat to meet with the left. Cat and cow. Spread the fingers, knee underneath the hip. Open, lift the heart. Exhale, round, look towards the navel. Inhale, lift on up. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. 2 more like that. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Come into neutral spine. Kick the left leg back. Again, bend the knee. Flex the toes. Energize those fingers. You can look forward. You can look up. Exhale, round here. Knee towards the nose. Inhale, kick it back up. Look up, open the chest. Exhale, round. Last 3. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale. Last 2. Exhale. Last one. Exhale round. Bring that left leg in between the hand. Right hand stays. Inhale, take the left hand all the way up. Open the heart. 5 circles on the shoulder. Left hand back and forward. Back and forward. 3 more. Back and forward. Back and forward. Last time. And then bring that left hand all the way up. Extend, open the heart. Exhale, the left hand frames the front foot. Inhale, look forward, lengthen, bend the knee. Feel your hip dropping towards the earth. Exhale, straighten the left leg. Now, noticing where your leg is, you can slide that left leg forward. Noticing the back of your left leg, your hamstring. Bend the knee, look forward. Open the chest. Shoulder away from the ears. Exhale, straighten that left leg. Toes point to the sky. 3 more like that. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, straighten. Last one, bend the knee. Open the chest. Lengthen the spine. Sink in. Exhale, straighten that left leg. So we're warming up. Opening the back of that leg. Bend the knee. Tuck the right leg under. Lift the left leg all the way up this time. Notice your breath. Release that left leg on the mat. Take a moment here. Walk your hands a bit more forward. Shoulder width apart. Legs hip distance apart. Breathe in. Push the mat away. Draw the shoulder away from the ears. Inhale forward into plank. Energizing your wrists. Fingers, making sure thumb and index finger on the mat. Inhale, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg all the way up, energizing that right foot. Lengthen the spine, bring that right leg in between the hand. Inhale, look forward, lengthen, finding that breath. Charge into the hand and lift the left leg all the way up. Pointing toes, flexing toes, stand and split. Exhale, bring the left leg behind the right one. Inhale, look forward, lengthen. Exhale, straighten both legs, fold forward. Inhale, reach the hands all the way up. Finding what up feels like for you, lengthen. Belly posing, rib caging. Lean to your right side. Taking a breath here. Inhale. Exhale, lean more, and more. Inhale, come back to center. Bring that left leg to meet with the right. Hands in front of the heart. Inhale, hands switch up, look up, open. Take a slightly back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Uttanasana. Wrap your hands around your heels. Straighten your legs. Breathe into it. Breathe out. Inhale, look forward, lengthen. Step that right leg back, way back. Left leg back to meet with the right, downward facing dog. Inhale forward into plank. Notice your breath, shoulder away from the ears. Energizing into those fingers, wrists. Lower knee, chest and chin. Take your time. Inhale, cobra. Start with cobra. Open the shoulder. Finding that breath, and then maybe lifting the thighs. Upward facing dog. Notice the strength. Open, press into those hands. Shoulder, look up. Exhale, press back into your plank. Stay with it, patience. Exhale, bend the knee. Press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, take the left leg up. Straighten the right leg, square the hip. Push into those thumb and index finger, lengthen the spine. Exhale, draw that left knee towards the chest. Breathe in. Inhale, look forward, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, lift the right leg up, standing split. Noticing your breath charging into that right leg, left leg, lengthen the spine. Relax the shoulder, breathe in. Exhale, bring the right leg behind the left. Inhale, look forward, lengthen, find that breath. Exhale, fold. Relax the shoulder. Inhale, charge into the legs, reach the hands all the way up. Interlace the hand, release the index finger, lean all the way to your left side. Balance in here. Take a breath here. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Again, inhale, create that space on the right hip and the right chest. Open right rib cage. One more time. Inhale, lean and lengthen. Come back to center. Hands by the side. Right leg meets with the left. Inhale, reach the hands all the way up. Soft on the knees, lean back, take a slightly back bend, open the heart. Exhale, forward fold. Uttanasana, relax the shoulder. Bring the hands wrap around behind your heels. Look forward, lengthen, pull on those heels, straighten the knee. Relax the back of the head, maybe bringing yourself closer towards your thighs, towards your legs. Inhale, look forward, hands on the shin. Plant the hands on the mat, step the left leg back. Right leg back. Come into your downward facing dog. Inhale forward into plank. Find that length yogi push up. Elbow hug the rib cage. Feel free to lower your knee. Upward facing dog. Top of the legs on the mat. Press back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, float the right leg up. Bend the knee. Open the hip. Any difference? Finding that length, shoulder away from the ears. Exhale, bring that right knee towards the chest, maybe the head towards the knee. Noticing your breath, push the hands away. Bring that right leg in between the hand. Inhale, look forward, lengthen. Rise up, high lunge, crescent lunge. Open the heart. Find that ball of that left foot. Sink in. Ankles are working here. Knees are working here. Open the heart. Exhale, frame the front foot. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, straighten the right leg. Go deep and fold into that right foot. At any point in time you need your block, just use your block on both hands. Lengthen the spine. Really working with your breath, pushing that right hip back. Lengthen the spine. Inhale, look forward, lengthen. You can come into the fingertips. Exhale, fold deeply into that right foot. Notice any difference. Back of the neck is long, head is heavy. Inhale, look forward, charge it into that right foot. Lift the left leg up. Standing split. Feel free to grab your block. Maybe bring it behind your right heel. Lengthen the spine. Kick the left leg all the way to the sky. Breathe in. More lift, more draw shoulder away from the ears. More lift the left leg. Straighten the right leg. When you have it, bring the left foot to meet with the right. Sit down. Chair pose. Uttanasana. We're building that strength. Big toes touching. Sit a little bit lower towards an imaginary chair. Body still upright. Inhale, rise up with the right knee. Left hand grabs the right knee. Draw that knee towards the chest. Right hand reach up and back. Take a nice twist. Breathe in. And breathe out. Again, inhale. Extend. Exhale. Twist a little bit more. Inhale, both hands reach up. Charge in. Then reach back with that right foot. Airplane pose. Extend the hands alongside the body. Lift and lengthen. Exhale, right leg comes down. Inhale, reach up, open. Take that twist on the right side. Finding that breath, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, hands reach up. And take the twist on the left side. Any difference? Continue to lengthen the spine. Continue to hit that right leg back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, sink in, open the chest. Inhale, reach the hands all the way up. Exhale the hands to the mat. Take the left leg back. Downward facing dog. Noticing your breath as it changes. Inhale, take the left leg all the way up. Breathe in, push the hands away. And then bend the knee, open. Continue to push the mat away. Hitting that right leg back and down. Open the hip. Stay here. Breathe into it. Lift that left thigh. Draw the chest, the belly in rather, and straighten your arms. Exhale, draw that knee towards the chest. Open through the back body, head towards the knee. So compress in here. Push the mat away. Feel that breath. Left leg, top of the mat. Take your time. Inhale, rise up, high lunge, crescent lunge. Notice your breath. Sink in, feel that length. Create more space. Exhale the hands, frame the front foot. Inhale, look forward, lengthen. Exhale, straighten the left leg. Keep the right leg where it is. And flatten out your hands on the mat or use a block. Or stay on the fingertip. Look forward, lengthen once more. Exhale, head is towards the shin. Shin towards the head. Push the right leg back. Inhale, take a peekaboo forward. Look forward, lengthen. Exhale, forward. Go deeper. Push the hands away, lengthen the spine. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, look forward, lengthen. Charge into the hands and lift the right leg up. Standing split. So feel free to bring a block behind the left heel, wrap around, and lift. Drawing the shoulder away from the ears. Lengthen the spine. Inhale here, stay with me. Exhale, bring that right leg to meet with the left. Chair pose, Utkatasana, like nothing happened. Finding that length, belly posing, rib cage in. Stay with it. Shoulder away from the ears. When you have it, inhale. Bring your left knee towards the chest. Right hand grabs the left knee. Left hand back behind you. Open the heart. Breathe into it. Straighten the right leg. Feel that warmth. Shoulder away from the ears. Take a breath here. Inhale. Reach the hands all the way up to the sky. Keep drawing that left knee in. Extend the left leg back. Airplane pose. 755. So noticing the breath, a little bit of smaller plane. Push that left leg back all the way up. Take a breath here. Inhale. Exhale, lean in. And then bend the knee, lower the left leg. Crescent lunge, high lunge. Open the heart. Take a big breath here. Take a nice twist. Left hand back behind you, right hand forward. A little bit easier, but keep the body upright. Lengthen, push on the ball of that left foot, sink in. Feel your left hip. Inhale here. Hands reach up. Take the twist to the right side. Notice your breath. Inhale, sink in. Exhale, a little bit softer on the face. Softer on the shoulder. Inhale. Reach both hands all the way up. Sink in, open the heart. Exhale, the hands to the mat. Take the right leg back, downward facing dog. Great work. Take a breath here. Inhale, let it go. Exhale. Again, inhale, let it go. Exhale. Come forward into your plank. Lean in, yogi push-up. You can drop the knee, elbow hugging the rib cage. Upward facing dog. Top of the legs on the mat. Press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, charge the right leg all the way up, extend. Inhale, push in, lengthen the spine. Exhale, bring that right leg in between the hand. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Square the hip and rise. Shoulder away from the ears, lengthen the spine. Inhale. Exhale, straighten the right leg. Look up, open heart, lean back slightly, draw the belly in. Lean forward, soft on the knees. Frame the front foot. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold deeply into that right leg. Relax the head and shoulder. Feel that right hamstring. Lengthen the spine. Inhale here, the right peace finger catches the right big toe. You can put a block. Then inhale, take the left hand all the way up. Trikonasana variation. Lift the left hand up, right shoulder down, and square, and lift the hip. So lift in, breathe into it, breathe out. Again, inhale, find that length. Exhale, the left hand to the left hip. You can release the right hand on the mat or on the block. Inhale, charge into the right leg and lift the left foot off the mat. Stacking the left hip on top of the right. Left hand reach up, half moon. Extending, activating that left foot, straighten the right leg. Lengthen the spine, soften on your shoulder. Bend the knee, catch the top of that left foot and lift. Noticing all this movement on the hip flexor and adductor muscles. Lengthen the spine. Draw that shoulder away from the ears. Exhale, the left hand comes down. Frame that front foot. Take your time and come into split. You can bring that left leg, left hand behind the right foot and take it into a split. Finding your breath, shoulder away from the ears. Try to relax the back of the head. Take a breath, inhale. Exhale, extend the left leg back. Extend back, way back. If you fall out, use your block. All right, you're going to walk your right leg back. This is our first try of the split. So put a block behind your right foot, lower your left knee, and see where you get on. Take a big breath in, find shoulder away from the ear, square the hip. Take a breath, inhale. Exhale, you're going to bend at the hip and then take the right leg back, left leg, walk it in. Inhale, rise up into your high lunge, crescent lunge. Notice your hip. Exhale, both hands to the mat. Take the right leg back, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward into plank. Yogi push up, upward facing or cobra. Finding that breath. Exhale, downward facing dog. Connect again with that intention, the why, what brought you to the mat, and have an open mind. Inhale, float the left leg all the way to the sky. Extend. Push into the thumb and index finger. Increase more tempo. Lift the left foot. Exhale, the left knee draws towards the chest, rounding, compressing. Breathe into it. Left leg in between the hand. Charge the right leg 45 degrees. Square the hip. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Breathe into it. Outer edge of that right hip. The right leg is working, hip is squared. Reach the hands to the sky. Belly posing, body upright. Lengthen the spine, bend the left leg. Left heel down. Take a breath, inhale, straighten the left leg. Lengthen the spine, maybe lean back. Push into that right foot, straighten both legs. Hands frame that front foot. Again, you can use a block. Each side is going to feel different. More lengthen, more fold. Breathe into it and breathe out. The key is to open the hip, the hamstring, and find that flexibility. Maybe it's not there yet. Breathe in, head is heavy, back of the neck is long. Inhale here, bring the left peace finger up around the right big toe. Left big toe rather, my apologies. Then inhale, square the hip and reach the right hand up. Straighten the left leg. Open the heart. Breathe in and breathe out. Again, inhale, find length, create more space. Exhale, then bend the left leg. You can pop a block on the left hand. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Half moon, stack. Right hand reach up. Stay here. More find the stability. Lengthen the spine. More lift the right leg. More work with your breath. When you have it bent, yes. Oh, I am so sorry.
No worries.
Good gracious. My apologies. Wow, that was a rhythm there. Okay. Can you see me now? Okay. All right. We're on the left side, half moon. Thank you, Dr. Alex. Half moon, and bend the right leg this time. Catch. Lengthen the spine. Slowly, slowly. Open. Breathe in. Breathe out. Just take your time here. You can use a block. There is nothing wrong with using a block. There is nothing absolutely wrong. Just have an abundance of mindset. Take a breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Release that right foot. Lengthen the spine. And slowly and mindfully frame the front foot once again. And then bring your block behind that left foot. Lengthen the spine. I'm going to move a little bit more forward. Everything is okay. And then take the right leg to the sky. Notice what is happening here. Breathe into it. Lift the right foot. I want you to notice our mind, our head, and take the head towards the left toes as the right leg reach high. So if I'm not careful, I might go into a handstand. So notice how you're energizing that right leg in the sky. You can point toes for dancers, or you can keep the right leg flexed. More lengthen, more fold, more relax. From here, you're going to extend that right leg back. Maybe you still have a block. If no block, it's okay. You're going to wiggle that left leg forward. Testing. My block is on my left thigh. And as I push my right leg off the mat, maybe the left leg will be straight and come into your first split. Just a test. Noticing your breath, noticing how your hips are squared. Just that little block there. Opening, lengthening, squaring the hip. You don't have to go any farther. Taking a big breath in, a big breath out. Draw the shoulder away from the ears, lengthen the spine. And then when you have it, plant the hands on the mat. Bend the left foot. Tuck the right leg under. Inhale. Finding that breath, we're going to rise up into our high lunge, crescent lunge. Sink into that hip. Feel your breath. Hands to the mat. Frame the front foot. Take the left leg to the sky. Remove the block if it's bothering you. Left leg to the sky. Push the mat away. Come back into your plank like nothing happened, even though so many things have happened. Engage your core. Smile a little. Smiling is good. Push into those thumb and index finger. Hug your belly in. Strong core, strong deity. Monkey deity. Hanamana. Lower. Yogi push up. Upward facing. Downward facing. Inhale, take the right leg up. Right leg outside of the right hand. So the monkey deity, spin your left leg 60 degrees. The God that split the monkey deity. So bring your right hand behind the right foot. So this is the time I want you to trust. My left leg is on the mat. You're going to use your left hand to your right foot. So you're leaning in there. There's a little bit of padding. You're going to work. I haven't done this pose in a while. And straighten that right leg. But we're warm for it. Lengthen the spine. Push into that right hand. Finding your shoulder. Even though if I'm shaking, slowly and mindfully come down. Right hand is going to come out inside of that right foot. Bend. And then take the left hand forward. I'm finding that extended side angle. Take a big breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Make sure you're not slipping and sliding. And then rise up. Warrior two. Like nothing happened. Open the palm. Close the palm just to soften your shoulder. Peaceful warrior, reverse warrior. Keep your right heel on the mat. Lengthen the spine. Open the chest. Take a breath here. Inhale. Straighten that lovely right leg. Notice your breath in. Exhale, reach the right hand forward. You can walk your left leg in. Come into triangle pose. I want you to notice the first triangle from the warrior one and the triangle from the warrior two, my hip are more open here. I'm hinging from my right hip. My right leg is active. You can slide your right hand towards your right toes or the shin, above the knee, below the knee. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Notice your left hip pivoting to face the sky. Notice your chest. One day your chest will face the sky. Take a big breath, inhale, goodbye. Exhale, let it go. Again, inhale, find that breath. Draw that belly in, ribcage in. Come back to warrior two. Knees bent. Inhale, rise up into your crescent lunge. A little bit of cha-cha on the hip. Now begin to slide your left leg back. And then lower your left knee on the mat. Top of that left leg on the mat now. You relax your left toes. Stay here, breathe in. Press the hands on the mat. You can put two blocks. Look forward, lengthen. And then take half split. Notice how high you are in your split. Now slide your right leg forward and lower down. If you're warm, you should feel the split. Lengthen the spine, open the chest. Push into your hands if you're on the hands. If not, slide that block around underneath your right toes. We've been here before. Find breath. You can take the hands to the sky. Pressing your right hip on the mat, left hip follows. Lengthen, draw that rib cage in. Find chest, find shoulder. Breathe in. Square the hip. Exhale, plant the hands on the mat. Smile. Press the right foot back. And then inhale. Come into your high lunge, crescent lunge. Lift on up, sink in. From here, we're going to charge our hands forward. Frame the front foot. Then inhale, lift the left leg to the sky. Standing split. If you have that little block again, bring it behind the right heel. Now, take a breath here. Inhale, lift that left leg to the sky. So the Hanumanasana didn't always go by the rules. You know, Hanumanasana was a bit stubborn if you read the Hindu story about Hanumanasana. But he's a powerful and knowledgeable God. And as the story comes, in quest of devotion, devoted the whole time, stretching and shrinking up, stretching and shrinking up, that he split from India to Sri Lanka, as the story says it, if I'm getting it right. So hence the Mana, the monkey deity, and then Asana split. All right, bring the left leg to meet with the right. This is the journey of devotion. Bend the knee, chair pose. Take a breath here, inhale. Sit a little bit lower. Hands in Namaskara. We're going to open the legs and lift the heels. So the legs are more like in a diamond shape. So a lot of hip, 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 hip. Inhale, close the knee and reach the hands all the way up. Notice I'm sitting more towards my heels. So hopefully you can see me. You're going to bring the hands outside of the knee and attempt to do our arm balance. Spread the fingers. Create a shelf, so bending the elbow. Leaning all the way to the left. And then lift the legs. Notice your breath. Look forward. Push into those thumb and index finger. And come back to your lovely chair. Lovely chair, right? Finding that breath. Inhale, rise up, mountain pose. I want you to observe your right hip as opposed to your left hip. Bend the knee, chair pose. Exhale, plant the hands on the mat. Bakasana, crow pose. All right, plant the hands on the mat, lift the heels. Practice and practice makes progress. So if you are scared of falling again, you have that lovely block. You can place your head on the block rather, and then lift the legs up. If you have the fear, and then lift your head off the block, yeah? Head on the block, head off the block. Come back to chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Let it go. Send the left leg back, right leg back, plank. Lean forward, yogi push up. Inhale, upward facing. Feel those hips downward facing. That's the beauty of the journey. My journey, your journey. Inhale, take the left leg up. Push the mat away. So lifting that left leg, you can see how beneficial it is. You notice your breath, draw that left knee. Remember the monkey deity, splitting and shriveling all in one, the God of knowledge and devotion. Left leg outside of the left hand. Pause here. Right leg spins 60 degrees. Bring that left hand behind the right one as if you're hugging. Sink in. Make sure you're not slipping and sliding. Right hand comes and greet the left leg. Maybe it's still bent. You're going to lean into that left forearm and begin to straighten the left foot. Each side is going to feel differently. And that's the beauty. You fall like a child, you come up like a child. Again, inhale. Begin to extend. Push into that right leg, left leg. Lengthen the spine. It's not by force. You can still stay bent. And bring that left leg down on the mat. Inhale, left hand inside that left foot. Bend the knee 90 degrees. Extend the side angle. Notice your breath. I want you to connect back to that lovely breath. Inhale, find that length. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, come up, warrior two. Shoulder away from the ears. Open the palm. Close the palm. Peaceful warrior, reverse warrior. Relax the shoulder, look up, lengthen the spine, bend the left knee. Open the chest. Shoulder down. Straighten the left foot. Make sure you're not slipping and sliding. Lengthen that front hip. Taking a breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Let it go. Again. Inhale. Exhale. Lean more into that right foot. Straighten the left leg. And then the left hand is going to reach forward towards that left big toe hinge. Keeping both hips open. And take the right hand up. Triangle pose. You can catch your left big toe if you did so on the right. Lengthen. Reach the right hand up. Straighten the left leg. Open the heart. Frame the front foot. Inhale. Rise up into your crescent lunge, high lunge. Notice your breath. Shoulder away from ears. Can you push that right leg back? More the right leg, more bend the left. Exhale, frame the front foot. Use a block on the hand, slide forward and back. Put a block if this one is tighter, but push your hands towards your hip or block towards the hip. More straighten the right leg, straighten the left, and come into split. Lengthen the spine. Sink in. Square the hip. Right hip forward, left hip back. Lengthen, draw the shoulder away from the ears. I'm on my fingertip because this is my trouble side. So finding that breath, you can begin to flatten your hands down. Breathe in and out. Lengthen, shoulder away from the ears. You can still support yourself back and upright. And when you have it, you're going to tuck the right toes under. Bend the left leg. Walk the right leg into the mat if it's come off. Bend the knee and rise up, high lunge. Like nothing happened. Exhale the hands to the mat. And take the left leg back to meet with the right. Downward facing dog. Inhale forward into plank. Finding that breath, yogi push-up. Lean forward. Upward facing dog. Press back. Downward facing dog. Bend the knee. Jump forward into your chair pose. Utkatasana. Hands reach up. Finding that length. Creating more space. Breathe in. Hands in Namaskara. Sit a little bit lower. Then you're going to lift the heels, bring the toes to, or the heels to touch, and open the hip. If you fall, come back in. Hopefully the tripod is still on. Lengthen the spine. And some of you might be holding your thighs because you're wobbling. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring the knee together. And we're going to roll over to the right side for Bakasana. Hands in Namaskara. Left elbow outside of the right. Place the hands. Fingers, both fingers are pointed in the same direction. And then bend the elbow. Lean in towards that elbow that is bent, right? And then look forward, not towards your toes, and then lift your legs. When I say don't look towards your toes, guess what most people do? They look towards your toes. Take a breath here, and a little smile goes a long way. You can tanker with straightening the legs. A little bit more challenging. Come back into your chair pose, however you get there. Exhale, forward fold. Give thanks. It's important to give thanks, yeah? Take a big breath in, look forward, lengthen. Plant the hands on the mat. Bring your knee towards your elbow for Bakasana. Now, I want you to make space. If you're the kind that usually falls off, put a block underneath your forehead. I'm always trying to find ways to encourage you not to be afraid. So maybe you're practicing your Bakasana. You're going to bring the head on the block. Mine doesn't quite get there because it's a little bit far. And then you're going to lift the legs up. You can put the legs on the block, the head on the block rather, and then lift their legs. So lower end is a little bit lower for me. I have to bring the block closer. What a great class. Head on the block and then lift your legs. I don't need the block, but I'm just trying to demo that if you are the kind that is afraid to smash your face, then eventually you can lift the head off the block. All right. Come off the block, and this time we come into Malasana. Point your toes out. The hip is towards the mat, and then use your elbow, open the hip. Such a great pose. Take a big breath in. Sink your hip towards the earth. Relax the back of the neck, but look forward. Take a big breath in, shoulder away from the ears. Then exhale, bring the legs together and fold forward. So we're going to imagine that the block is still right in front of us, but I've taken it off. I don't need the block. But some of you are not going to need the block because we're going to go into a tripod headstand. All right, we're going to bend the knee. Imagine where the block is. You're going to place your head there and then lift your legs up to the sky. All right. Okay, take a breath here. Inhale. You start from Bakasana. You bring your head on the mat. A little bit of trust and devotion. You lift your legs up. You can start with a bent knee and then straighten your legs. A lot of poses, a lot of emotions rise. Tripod headstand. You can begin to walk your hands a little bit straight if you have it. If not, it's okay. So mine is straight. It's not you need to practice to be able to straighten your arms in this tripod stand. Taking a breath here. Inhale. Lengthen. Breathe into it. Breathe out. Keep the eyes open, not closed. And then lower the legs down on the mat. So if your head is still on the mat, keep your head on the mat. And then your toes are pointing towards the face. The crown of my head is on the mat. Interlace the hand and draw the knuckles forward. This is a bit challenging. You can lower your knee for safety reasons. Yeah. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Lower the knee. Take child's pose. Amazing. Breath in and out. In and out. In and out. Keep the eyes open. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, slowly come up. And notice yourself sitting on your heels. All right. All right, I'm going to come a little bit forward. Pigeon toe your knee together for hero's pose. Even the monkey date, and then roll your your calf muscles out. You can, again, the block serves so many purposes. If your hips is not a mat, you sit on the block. A little bit easier. But you're going to start to feel the top of your legs lengthening. You know, when you have to point your toes, that's as a result of your ankle. So I'm sure you know that. But when you sit on the block, it even makes it a little bit easier. You push on the heels, you sit upright. Eventually, you will not need the block. Now, if you don't need the block, the next step of this pose is to slowly keep your hip more touching towards the mat and come into your forearm. More lengthen the spine, more push your hip down. Eventually, if you're there, you can lay yourself flat on the mat. Now, you can still put a block underneath you, but make sure that your knee is not pointing one to Jericho and one to India, right? So it's okay to stay on the forearm if you're not quite there. So you can put a block underneath you, underneath your sacrum. The key is to feel that sensation. Yeah, it's not to always do the poses perfectly. Be careful you're not support. You're letting the block support. You're just there to guide you. And then when you have it, come up into your forearm, and then take a child's pose. Release the foot. The foot is like, I thank you. Yeah, release your foot. Head on the mat. Inhale, finding that breath. Come back into the hands. Let's start on the left leg outside of the left hand. Take the right leg back. It's Thursday. You can keep the left knee on the mat and come into forearm. Normally, on a Monday, you're doing the lizard pose off the knee off the mat. Maybe head rests on the block. Just begin to soften everywhere. Release. Shoulder away from the ears. Lengthen the spine. Breathe in and out. All right. Come back into the hand. Same left leg. Lift right knee. Take the left leg all the way up. Bring that left leg parallel to the mat for a pigeon. Square the hip. Right leg back. Lengthen the spine. Come again and fold forward. Head can rest on the block. What we're trying to do here is to more of a resting pose, a restorative pose. Relax. Start to go within. Now, there is nothing wrong from going from pigeon to split once more, just to give yourself a little bit of challenge and more knowledge and more devotion. Because we're going to stay here for a long time. So just quieting and softening. Because, you know, what I like to do is to make sure that your heart rate comes down, that when you're in Savasana, you are in final resting stage. So check your breath here. If you're in the split, come up. If you're in the pigeon, take yourself back to downward dog. Pedal the legs. Walk the legs. Lengthen the spine. Bring the right leg outside of the right hand. Lower your left knee. You can use a block, no block. Forearm on the mat or block. Square the hip. Breathe in, breathe out. 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 Breathe in and breathe out. So important. Sometimes we go in that pose and we're not breathing in and out. Hands on the mat. Take the left knee off the mat. Take the right leg all the way up. And we're going to bring that right leg into our pigeon. Square the hip, flex the right toes. Lengthen the back of that left leg. Lengthen the spine. First lengthen the spine. Then exhale, come down. You can put a block on your forehead. You can lay yourself flatter on the mat. You can also put a block underneath your right hip to prop yourself up. Wherever you are now, if you're in the split, be kind to yourself. If you're in the pigeon, be kind to yourself. Inhale, everybody. Exhale. Inhale, everybody. Exhale. All right. This time we're going to roll. If you're in the split, come out. But if you're in the pigeon, we're going to roll that left leg forward. You sit on the right hip. If you have that block or strap, have it handy. Straighten the legs. If you have a block or strap, reach the hands all the way up. Belly pulls in, lengthen through the spine. You're going to place whatever you have, block, strap, even a wooden dowel will walk. And then this is going to make sure that your toes are pointing towards the sky. The back of your knee on the mat. So what I like to do is I wrap my legs around you and pull you back as you pull forward. So hands reach up. And then exhale, reach towards that imaginary block if you don't have one. And then your foot is going to be on that, or your hands are going to be on the block. You're going to charge yourself forward. And the back of your knees are on the mat. Two knees. Again, the gaze is forward as opposed to towards your belly. When you do towards your belly, you feel that you're rounded. But when you look forward, you can still be higher up and you're getting that spinal extension and flexion. Release your foot, release the block, soles of the feet to touch, then open the hip, come into the forearm and lay yourself down. Take a breath here, inhale, we're not done yet, exhale. Inhale, hug your knee in, exhale, open the knee, just like you had it before. Again, hug knee in, open knee. Hug knee in, open knee. Stay here and flatten out your back body. That way, your lower back create more space, extension. Just keep your hands on your thigh just to let gravity and let the dust settle. Taking a big breath in. Big breath out. Big breath in. Big breath out. All right, bring your legs together and then take your legs to the sky. If you have a wall close to you, you can put your foot against the wall. If you're like me, there's no wall nearby, but you have screens, you can just simply stay here. But keep your lower back on the mat. Your hip hasn't lifted off the mat. Just your legs, your hamstring. You can point the toes and flex the toes. Point and flex. Push the whole of your back into the mat as if I'm on your toes and pushing you down. Just continue to breathe. So my heart rate started at 105 when I was in the peak of the yoga practice. It's come down. So I'm guessing yours has come down as well. Bend the knee, touch your heels, then inhale, press your hip up just to adjust where there's tension and find that length. Squeeze the bum, see a little bit of bridge pose. Come down on the mat and right leg cross in front of the left. Switch over on the left side and look to the right and twist. I want you to notice your spine, lengthening, releasing any tension. Notice your shoulder. Come back to center. You're going to cross once or twice. Drop the legs to the right side and look to the left. Left shoulder is on the mat. Release any tension. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale back to center. Hug your knee. And then rock yourself forward and back. Forward and back. When you have it, rock yourself to seated. That same block that you've been working on, you can sit underneath it. This helps to open the hip. And then bring the sole of the feet together. Sit there for a moment. Allow yourself to affirm, I am enough. I want you to find grace, gratitude, and thank your body for the effortless, the movement, the showing up, the showing up. So whether you're able to get into the split, no split, what matters is the mind. The patience, the practice, the devotion, just like Hana Manasana, the story of the monkey deity. Om. Om. Om Loka Samasta Sukino Bhavatu. Om Shanti. 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 All right. Bring the hands in front of the heart. May I continue to love myself as I love others. Bring the hands to the top of the left. May I continue to speak kindness of myself as I speak kindness to others. Bring the hands to the third eyes. I am the light. May I continue to shine bright as others continue to shine bright. I see you. I see you, the divine self. I'm honoring each and every one of you for showing up on the mat and allowing me to guide you in your personal practice. Namaste. All right. I hope you enjoyed as much as I did. My apologies for the tripod rolling over. And Dr. Alex, thanks for reminding me that. Thank you. All right. Juta, hopefully you enjoyed. Um, I haven't seen you in my class. Hopefully you like that split. Julia, I hope you like that split. Dr. Alex, I hope you enjoyed and you get on very well with the split. All right. You guys will be knackered. Have a cup of tea on the house, and I'll see you soon. Keep smiling. Bye for now. Thank you. Guys, thank you so much for joining me and hanging on with me. If you like this live class, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, become part of the Home Green Wellness. All right. I hope you enjoyed. It was a challenging one. Let me know how you get on. Do you have a split practice? How was it? Was it challenging? Were you able to get into the half split or the full split? Let me know. Where are you watching from? All right. I'll see you soon. I'll be back again here next time on Monday. All right. Be well. Thank you.